of Judge Barrett's record convinces me she's not only one of the most qualified individuals ever to be nominated, but she also understands the proper role of the Article III branch. She reaches conclusions dictated by the law, not by personal preference.
History on the first day of hearings to replace the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. President Trump's nominee, Amy Coney Barret, facing the Senate Judiciary Committee.
You just heard from North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis, who sits on that panel. And now tonight we ask this question. Just 3 weeks from the election, will his presence there help him on the ballot?
Today, we're here to consider a nomination of a highly qualified jurist to the United States Supreme Court, Judge Amy Coney Barret. She's a top legal scholar, a professor in the mold of the late Justice Scalia.
Historic not only because of the hearing to name a new Supreme Court justice, but also because of the hearing's very nature. Senator Tom Tillis, recently diagnosed with COVID-19, speaking remotely.
I want to take a moment to honor the life.
A number of senators on the Judiciary Committee doing the same as Tillis. But it is Tillis who is locked in a race to retain his seat. Will voters be swayed by his role on the committee?
I think North Carolinians are paying attention to the hearings. I think they're paying attention to Amy Coney Barrett. I don't know how much they're paying attention to Tom Tillis's specific role in this process, however.
Senator Tillis has trailed competitor Cal Cunningham in the polls, but Cunningham now faces his own challenge after revelations of an extramarital affair. Political scientist Chris Cooper says the hearing is more about the issues and how Amy Coney Barrett may rule.
I think they will be red meat for both bases of both parties, right? And so if you are an abortion rights advocate, then very clearly this is important. If you are a pro-life advocate, this is very important as well.
Add to that the challenge against the Affordable Care Act, which the High Court is already scheduled to hear.
Just last month, while they were falsely claiming Judge Barrett's nomination would bring an end to the protections for pre-existing conditions,
Cooper says most voters are already dug in. While Tillis may get some airtime, it's not likely a game changer.
I'm not sure what it's going to do for unaffiliated or voters who are unsure who they're going to vote for. And again, unless Tillis gets involved in something that is replayed over and over again, I don't know that his role will be the key.
And the other big factor in all this is the fact that more than 478,000 North Carolinians have already voted.